búin neog leis na gorta ar fad ach Davy agus na chláir dinta go má sé laiach na himre neog na Everett Cian Dillon na chail.
And the time score, Clare 213, Tipperary 18 points.
I thought there was parts of the second half that it seemed to be going away from us. In fairness, Tipperary, they fought hard, they worked hard, they never give up to the bitter end either. There's no point getting carried away. This is April. When we meet Tipperary, please God, later on in the year, you know it's going to be a different ball game. So do we. But for today, we'll enjoy it and savour it.
We didn't have a great opening half. I thought we were quite sluggish, and we ended up chasing the game somewhat. Got into it, at the vital stage in the second half. But the second goal was a sucker goal for us, and Clare were very strong here today. Very, very strong. And I thought they played a really good game of hurling.
Yeah, the minimum in it, but enough for Clare to make those semi-finals. Ken McGrath, there was a lot of good hurling to be seen down in Ennis today, as I suppose you'd expect between two Munster rivals, and Clare did well.
Yeah, it was a great victory. I suppose the first half was slow enough to get going, was tame enough. The second half there was good intensity too, it wasn't far off championship pace. Tip probably had too many wides, I think 17 wides overall. But when the game was there to be won, Clare showed great spirit and great heart and dug out a great win.
They did, and a good crowd in Ennis today, and it had a little bit of a feel, although Davy says different, but there was a certain kind of championship.
Yeah, I know people over last week were giving out about the knee room in the stand and stuff like that. But I think today the whole place looked absolutely fantastic. The atmosphere that was coming through to us was immense, and the pitch itself was in great condition. Sure. It was absolutely fantastic, and goals win matches, and at crucial stages in the game when you thought Tip were going to pull away. Clare come up and they get vital scores, So a big plus for Clare. They're going along very, very nicely, Michael. I mean, in the division that they have been, right? I mean, short a lot of top class players. I mean, that you would see would be automatic places, which gives an opportunity to somebody else. And they found a few bits of new talent in there over the last couple of weeks, definitely.
I suppose as we have to, say there was only a point in it, so obviously a game like that can go either way. As Tomas said, Ken. Goals in it, and Clare got the goals.
Yeah, look, there was only a point in it at the end, but the goals changed the game. The first goal was a good ball by Aaron Cunningham. I mean, John Conlon, big and strong, grabbed a great ball. Probably only one answer and buried it into the bottom corner. Great goal in all fairness. He's big and strong. He wins his own ball. I think it's his second or third goal in the league. He's a vital player for him. Second goal again was a good ball in from Dara Hone, who had a great game. Aaron Shanahan won a dirty ball in all fairness. Got away from Cottle Barrett, which we all know is not easy. Yeah. And stuck a nice finish. The keeper maybe made up his mind for him running through. He'd probably an open goal if you look at it right there. But look, it was a good finish, and I suppose they were the turning point of the game, and they held out for the win in the end.
They did for sure. Let's look at it, Tomas, from a Tipperary point of view. They've had a good, solid league campaign. They won't have any worries about that. What about them then going on from here for the rest of the year?
I suppose going on from here, Michael, the one concern, they lose another kind of tight game. There was periods in the second half again when they went 2 to 3 points up that they didn't push home the advantage. But a couple of players stood out for me, and I think trying to find a number 6, he's a key man, central man in your team, and I thought Ronan Marr today was exceptional. I mean, here he's back on the goal line. It's a long free coming in. Yeah, it's giving a free out, but he's the man that puts up his hand, grabs the ball, and he's not afraid to go forward. Very comfortable with the strike. Nice little touch over the bar, and I mean, maybe a bit of a troublesome position over the time being. And this man, John McGrath, young McGrath, I mean, playing kind of Fitzgibbon hurling this year. This is what the league is about, and this is why you give guys their opportunity, right? And he got some terrific scores today. And like when other guys around him failed to actually hit the points or get the goals, this guy came to the forefront, and it was a fantastic return. And he certainly probably has nailed his place for championship, And the disappointing thing, I suppose, the end from and Ken mentioned was the 17 wides. Some of them from frees, kind of for Seamus Cannon. You could see out of touch and stuff like that. Norma Day blindfolded. 21 yards out, these go straight over the bar. So a couple of missed opportunities for Tipperary, certainly.
All right, lads. OK, now for our next piece of action.